Hi, this is Kathy Agan with the LSU Ag Center. You can't see them, but germs are everywhere. Did you know that 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year alone? Food poisoning not only sends 128,000 Americans to the hospital each year, but it can also have long-term health consequences. Healthy eating means more than managing calories or choosing a balanced diet of nutrient-rich foods. The best healthy eating plans also involve safe food handling, cooking, and storage practices that help prevent food poisoning and foodborne illness. Following 4 simple steps, clean, separate, cook, and chill, can help protect your family. Let's learn more. Illness-causing germs can survive in many places around your kitchen, including your food, hands, utensils, and cutting boards. Bacteria can quickly spread throughout the kitchen. Frequent cleaning can keep it from spreading through hands, cutting boards, knives, and countertops. Let's talk about some best practices that can help keep your food safe by following the practice of clean. First, you want to make sure that you wash your hands with warm water and soap for at least 20 seconds before and after handling food. Washing your hands the right way is your first defense against foodborne illness. Wash cutting boards, dishes, utensils, and countertops also with hot soapy water. Use clean paper towels to clean up kitchen surfaces. If you do use cloth towels, make sure to wash them often in the hot cycle of your washing machine. Always rinse fresh fruits and vegetables under running tap water, even those that have skins or rinds that will be peeled. You can easily transfer bacteria from the outside of the produce to the inside as you bring the knife through to cut or peel it. If you have firm skinned fruits and vegetables, you can rub those as you rinse them under running water or scrub them with a clean vegetable brush for an even better clean. You may want to sanitize surfaces, especially if they've touched raw meats or poultry. You can use a commercial sanitizing solution or a mixture of bleach and water. Just make sure to check the recommendations on the container for how to use that sanitizer. Some may have to sit for a certain period of time before they have effectively sanitized the surface. For bleach and water, follow the directions on the bottle for how to dilute that properly, because you want to always follow the recommended amounts of bleach to water. Bacteria can spread through cross-contamination. That's why it's important to keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood away from ready-to-eat foods. We just talked about washing fruits and vegetables, but did you know it is not recommended to wash raw poultry, beef, pork, lamb, or veal? Bacteria in raw meat and poultry juices can be spread to other foods, utensils, and surfaces. This is called cross-contamination. Some consumers think they are removing bacteria and making their meat or poultry safe to eat by washing it. However, some of the bacteria are so tightly attached that you could not remove them no matter how many times you washed it. But there are other types of bacteria that can be easily washed off and then splashed on the surfaces of your kitchen as you wash the meat or poultry. Failure to clean those contaminated areas can lead to foodborne illness through cross-contamination. Cooking food to the right temperature will kill the bacteria, so washing meats is not necessary. We'll talk more about cooking in a minute, but now let's talk about separate. Cutting boards can be a source of cross-contamination, so that's why you never want to cut raw meats on a cutting board and then use that same cutting board for cutting raw vegetables or other foods that will be served raw without cleaning and sanitizing it first. It's best to use one cutting board for fresh produce and a separate one for raw meat and poultry and seafood. Keep raw meats, poultry, seafood, and eggs separate from other foods at all times, including in your shopping cart. When you store them at home, make sure that they are not where they can cross-contaminate each other. It's best to store raw meats and poultry on the bottom shelf of your refrigerator on a tray or plate to catch any juices that might drip. Never put cooked food on a plate that previously held raw meat, poultry, seafood, or eggs. Always use a clean plate for cooked food. Proper cooking can prevent bacteria from surviving. Food is safely cooked when the internal temperature is high enough to kill germs that can make you sick. Let's find out more. Proper cooking can prevent bacteria from surviving. Food is safely cooked when the internal temperature is high enough to kill germs that can make you sick. Using a food thermometer is the best way to measure the internal temperature of cooked foods and make sure that they have been cooked to the safe temperature. Foodsafety.gov is a great resource that has a downloadable chart with safe minimum internal temperatures. Never rely on color as an indicator of doneness for ground meats or ground poultry. It may look done but not have reached a safe minimum internal temperature. So always use your food thermometer to double check the temperature. Cook eggs until the yolk and white are firm, and don't use recipes that contain raw eggs in the finished dish. It's also important to reheat foods safely. Bring sauces, soups, and gravies to a boil when reheating, and reheat leftovers to 165 degrees Fahrenheit for safety. Bacteria spreads rapidly at temperatures between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Chilling food properly is one effective way to reduce the risk of foodborne illness. For food safety, follow the 2-hour rule and chill leftovers within 2 hours. Your refrigerator should be set at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or below. You can use an appliance thermometer to check the temperature. Refrigerate or freeze perishable foods as soon as you get them home from the store. And never defrost foods at room temperature. Safely defrost in the refrigerator, in cold water, or in the microwave. However, food thawed in cold water or in the microwave should be cooked immediately. Proper food storage will help ensure that your food is safe and fresh. The dates on many food packages can help you decide if your food is still safe to eat. A freshness date, or best if used by date, tells you how long a food will be fresh and at top quality if it is stored properly. After that date, the product may be safe to eat, but may not taste as good. A sell-by date is the last day a food should be sold at the grocery store. Most foods will still be fresh and safe to eat for a week or so after the sell-by date. An expiration date is the last day a food should be eaten and may not be safe to eat after the date has passed. You can visit foodsafety.gov for more safe food storage information and check out the USDA's Food Keeper app. It's an app to help you use food while at peak quality and reduce waste. By following these 4 simple steps of clean, separate, cook, and chill, you can help protect your family from foodborne illness. You can also visit the LSU Ag Center's website at lsuagcenter.com for more information or to find contact information for your extension agents. Thanks everyone, and let's stay food safe.